Hello, and you know, I didn't tell you that I was going to do this, but just so you know, I'm recording how I'm doing this so that you can refer back to it afterwards. I don't have like a script that I'm going from here, so um, just bear with me as I go through the steps necessary to update the news section on the blog. Um, all right, so here I am. I'm on the home page, and this is myva.va.gov. You don't really have to go over to the blog, but I'm just kind of showing you what we're updating. You probably know, but just touching all the bases here. All right, so we're on the myva.va.gov/blog page, and your request was to update the press releases section. Now, this press releases section is in something called a sidebar. And a sidebar is like it's a standard thing in WordPress, and I'm going to show you how to update it again. And so one thing that we need to recall here is that sidebars have within them things called widgets. So this sidebar, being on the side, has a number of widgets in it. The first one is this text widget that says welcome. The next one is a search widget. And then this is just a standard HTML widget. Got a categories widget, a social media widget. This is another text-based widget, and so is this. Or text-based. When I say text-based and HTML, they're basically the same thing. HTML is just text that's formatted in such a way as it's readable by a browser. So here's your widget that you're going to be looking for, and it's in something called sidebar default or something like that. I'm going to look into the dashboard to find out for sure what it's called. I forgot. So you go hover over MyVA, go to the dashboard. Of course, I'm assuming that you're logged in. If not, you go to myva.va.gov/wp-login.php, I believe. And of course, right now it seems to be taking a long time. Okay, cool. We're here. So like I said, you're looking for a sidebar, and in order to find the sidebar, it's in the widgets menu, and I believe that's in appearance. Yeah, appearance, themes, customize, widgets. Widgets is what you want. Click on widgets. And sidebar section default. That is where you will find it. Let me. I'm gonna show you something else just so you can get a feel for why that is. If you go to the blog page, and if I was to click edit page, which I highly recommend that you do not do, because by clicking edit the page, you open yourself up to the option of screwing up the page. And I know you don't want to do that. So don't click that. I was just kind of showing you why this exists. Notice this is a widget area. That's what it's called in the page builder. And the widget area that it has chosen is sidebar section default. That's what's in there right now. Sidebar section default. So that's how I know that by updating something that exists within sidebar section default, that will update that particular area on the blog page. So since I don't want to change this at all, let me just view the page. So sidebar section default is what we're going to look for, and that will update this entire side section. Forgive the notifications. Sorry, I don't have a way to turn them off right now. So you might hear random dings and whatnot from Trello and Slack and whatnot. So that's the sidebar section default, and there's a widget within there that's called press releases, which is what we're going to be updating. So I'm just going to go through the process one more time. If you go into the dashboard, you'll go to hover over that, and you'll see dashboard. Like hover over this dashboard, click it. That'll take you to the dashboard, and you need to go down to appearance, select widgets, and then go over here. You see sidebar section default. Usually it's going to be collapsed. Click on it to open it up. Then scroll down. Notice, like I said, welcome, welcome. Search, search. You want to share your story? we want to share your story. Categories, VA Social, Vantage Point, press releases. Categories, VA Social, Vantage Point, press releases. Notice press releases at the bottom, and that's the one you want. Click it, the little arrow to open it up. Click again to close it, but we want it open right now. So this is what you have in here right now. This is the HTML that you need to update. Usually I would have this wrapped in P tags like I showed you, but P like this, P. But it appears that WordPress just kind of automatically assumes that if you have the space in here, like that right there, they automatically call that as a P tag. So, I mean, I guess it makes it easier on you. So I guess don't worry about it. So you would copy this, and then I'll just go ahead and copy it, and then you're gonna want to go over to something called a text editor. Now you can technically, there is an editor right here. You can click open editor, or I mean, you could do it right here. You don't need to like actually open an editor to do this. I like editors. That's just how I roll. You don't need to do this if you don't want to, but you're asking me to make some updates here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. One thing that you forgot to give me here is the dates for these things, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and click to open them up. Oh no. Cannot locate internet server or proxy. That's not good. So I'm not sure about these hyperlinks that you gave me here. Let me try it out the old-fashioned way. Okay. I don't know. There's just an issue with Microsoft Word. It's not opening the links like it should. All right. Looks like we're good. I'm just gonna have to copy and paste these, I guess, because yeah, the way you have them now, you have the dates associated with them, but the way that you pasted them into this Word document, you don't have dates associated with it. So in the future, to make this faster for you, you're going to want to grab the dates ahead of time, and then like have them all in the same document so that you can copy and paste the dates as well. It'll just make it faster for you. But as it stands, I have to go through and do these one at a time, load it up, and you can see how that would be an additional time burden on me or you if you were the one doing it. They seem like they're out of order in the way that you sent them to me, so I guess I'm gonna put them in order before I post them. This control. Did I change that? Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know how I did that, but I guess I did it. So it's 231, right? 31. Cool. And then there's one more. That's 230. Let me get that one. Control V. 230. All right. So. All right. I have all these open. Sorry, I've been opening them in a different window. So 230, 231, 232, 233, 234. Well, I guess you gave them to me in reverse chronological order. So I don't have to reorganize. I'm sorry. I thought they were out of order, but they're just going backwards. Probably most recent to oldest. So that actually makes a lot of sense. Cool. All right. So now we have this open. We have these hyperlinks that you gave me, and I have the text. But once I have these open in a browser, I don't really need that Word document that you sent me. So, all right, let's go over here and let's open my editor, and let's start updating. All right, as I have indicated to you in the past, you don't want to screw with this A tag. You don't want to mess with href. You want to mess with this hyperlink inside, because that's what tells you, that's where it points to the page that you're going to. So we're going to highlight this, and we are going to get the most recent one. Which one is this? 34. Okay, cool. Now, some here that you can do if you want, because actually it looks like all these things are similar, is you can go out here. You know that one's 2834. I mean, you can just go in here and say delete, delete 34. And then go down 1, delete, delete 33. Go down 1, delete, delete 32. Go down, delete, delete 31. Go down, delete, delete 30. All right, now all your hyperlinks are updated. Now target, you're going to leave blank, so don't mess with that. Now what's this? This is the title of the post. So 34. VA introduces this week of VA. Okay, copy that, paste it. Good. And finally, what's the date? November 10th, 2016. So delete November 10, and this one's done. Now, we've updated this link. Target is going to stay blank, so we need to change the title and go to the next one. Sorry, there's a lot of conversation going on in the background. All right, 2833, that looks right. All right, what is it? VA celebrates new strategic partnership on Veterans Day. Copy that. Switch over to this one and paste. VA celebrates new strategic partnership on Veterans Day. And what was the date? November 10th, 2016. What do you know? So change this to November. Oh, I probably could have just selected that from the drop down. 10th, 2016. And this one's done. All right. So the next one is 32. We've already updated the hyperlink. 32, 2832. Mind you, that's not always going to work, especially when you get up to 2900. So like once it kicks over, you're going to have to update the rest of it. But I mean, that's just obvious, so I didn't point that out earlier. Target's going to remain blank. And what is this? This is the new subject. We're going to highlight that and go over here. VA releases major report on progress of my VA transformation process. Copy. Go back over and paste. Boom. And what's the date on this one? November 9th. All right. So November. I'm going to go with just a 9. I guess you could go with 09. That's a style question. That one's done. So we go over to the next one down. 2831. Let's go over here. Does that look right? 2831. That is correct. All right. VA and Social Security partner to speed up disability decisions. Well, isn't that just special? So 2831, 2831. Make sure I'm getting the right one because I forgot to highlight it last time. Okay. Highlight this little section right here in between this blank thing and the A tag, the close A tag. Paste. All right. And what's the date? November 9th. So go over here. November 9th. Ah, well, maybe don't do that. November 9th. Probably would have been faster just to type it out. So November 9, 2016, and we are done with this one. This one, 2830. Let's make sure we got the right one. 2830. Good to go. All right. VA expands new Innovators Network program. All right, cool. That's awesome. Let's copy that. And here's the title that we're going to be updating. Paste. Oh, looks like we screwed up and added a space. Let's take that out of there. Cool. That's done. Now, what is the date? November 8th. And we are done, sir. Copy this whole section of code. Copy, copy, copy. And then we head right on back to our blog. Control A and paste over it. And if all went according to plan, we should be able to see the change once I submit it. So now this is what it used to look like. Let me go over here and I'm going to open up a new page in the blog. All right, that one's going to open up eventually. Now, I'm going to save this. Save. Now that should be done. You can go ahead and close this now. And let's refresh this one to see what happened. Refresh. All right, so now you have updated stuff. Let's see, compare it to what we had. That's what it used to be. 10/27 was the first one. Now it's November 10th. And yep, it looks like basically the same stuff. Now, a good web manager following the update of hyperlinks on a website will go through and check those links. So hover over it and you can just click them and they should open in a new window. Let's say VA introduces this week at VA November 10. VA introduces this week at VA November 10. VA celebrates new strategic partnership on Veterans Day, November 10. VA celebrates new strategic partnerships on Veterans Day, November 10. Pause it. VA releases major report on progress of my VA transformation process, November 9. VA releases major report on progress of my VA transformation process, November 9. VA Social and Social Security partner up to speed up disability decisions, November 9. Okay, VA and Social Security partner up to speed up disability decisions for veterans, November 9. Notice I'm checking the date as well, so you can make sure that you didn't accidentally have a typo. VA expands new Innovators Network program, November 8. Last one, VA expands new Innovators Network program, November 8. So that is it, sir. That should take care of updating the press releases section. If you ever have another question, go back and rewatch this to see how it was done. Also keep in mind, again, dashboard, appearances, widgets, default, or sidebar section default, text editor, press releases at the bottom. And like I said, technically I use this weird, or well, it's not weird to me, but I use this text editor. You can, everything that I did right there, you can do it right here. I mean, you could just highlight, you can go and change the hyperlink right here, delete it, and make it different. It could be 35, 36, 37. You can highlight the subject line right here and go find the new subject line on the web page and put it wherever that web page is, I don't know. But and put it in here, and you can change the date right here. I mean, you don't need to go to another screen to do it. You could do it all right here. Don't take away these spaces. That will probably mess it up a little bit. It'll turn it into like run-on. It'll like make this one become a part of that one. So leave that space there. But otherwise, I mean, you could totally do all of this right here from this page. You don't have to go to a separate page. That's all I got. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, happy updating.